Hello, Michael in Kirkland, Washington. Matthew here with freeprescriptionlenses.com, and with the help of my GoPro camera, I'm going to show you how I cut clear anti-glare lenses for your RayBan 2132 color 622, which is the black rubber in the larger 55 eye size. Let me take everything out of the box. You're getting a brand new pair. Open this up. You got your black leather RayBan case, your RayBan cleaning cloth, and a little junk mail in there, because RayBan figures out you need more junk mail in your life. So this is how they send it to me, with a little plastic sleeve on the left temple to avoid scratching. If this is how they send it to me, I'm going to put a second one on there when I ship it to you. How's that? So this is how it comes with the original glass lenses, and almost always a crooked G15 symbol. So I'm going to pop out your original heavy glass lenses, and I'm going to cut lightweight, unbreakable, bulletproof lenses for your Italian frame. I'm going to cut it in my Italian Santinelli LE1000 edger. It is now, the stylus is now tracing the shape of your left lens. Then it's going to scoot over and trace the shape of your right. Here at freeprescriptionlenses.com, where everybody loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. As I like to say. I just don't usually like to say it like that. You just caught me in a silly mood. Silly, I tell you. Okay, so now I'm going to pull up the shape of your lens on the computer. And because these are non-prescription, I'm just going to have the frame PD, or your PD, match the frame PD. This is a polycarbonate lens being cut for a Xyle frame. And I know from experience I'm going to cut the lenses for this frame just a little bit smaller. These are your lenses. Let me take them out of the packet. I need to put a little block on this lens while it's cutting. So I've got a 3M sticky pad that I'm going to put on here. Pull that away and then stick that down onto your lens. I'm going to do the same thing for your left lens. Pull away the tape and then stick that on there. And because of the anti-glare coating that you have, which is a hydrophobic coating, meaning it hates water and it's a little bit more slippery, I'm going to put one more sticky pad on the back side of this so it doesn't slip while it is cutting. So I'm going to take your first lens, put it into the chuck. Hello, Chuck. Excuse me, Charles. I don't know you well enough. And then hit start. Now the caliper is going to come down and trace the shape of your frame onto the lens, your right lens, to make sure it's large enough to cut out. It's tracing the concave side of your lens first. Then it's going to scoot over and trace the convex side of your lens, which sits away from your face. Measuring the thickness of the lens, knowing exactly where to put the bevel. The actual cutting wheel is down here on the bottom. There's that wheel on the left. It's like a heavy grit sandpaper that's going to grind away the polycarbonate material. This wheel in the center with the channel is what's going to put the bevel onto your lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. I will have to close the door as this starts cutting due to the sound, but I just want you to see as your anti-glare lenses touches down onto the cutting wheel. So your lenses are polycarbonate. Hopefully you can see that there. Is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. It is also, as I mentioned earlier, virtually unbreakable. Your lenses are bulletproof of the .22 caliber and have both UVA and UVB protection. We all know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin, causing burn. Your eyes are actually 8 times more sensitive than your skin, so you will now have permanent sunscreen for your eyes. Your lenses, not only are they the polycarb, it's an aspheric polycarb, which is much flatter. A lot of places will give you the cheap spherical lenses, which are curved, that give you a fishbowl effect. You will not get that in mine. Now your anti-glare coating. It's 3 features in one. It's anti-glare. It eliminates glare when driving at night, particularly driving at night in the rain, but street lights, stoplights, computer screens, overhead lights, fluorescent lights, it eliminates glare from those. It's also an anti-reflection lens, meaning that when people looking at you, they won't be looking at their reflection in your glasses, or more importantly, if someone takes a picture with a flash, you won't see the flash lit up in the lens. The third feature that I like, the practical side, is that they give you the best scratch coating of any lens on top of an anti-glare lens. Now getting back to the reflection, this is a lens, same thing, aspheric polycarb, but it does not have that anti-glare coating, so you can see how the fluorescent lights reflect off the lens on the right, but not on yours on the left. You get a little bit of a green hue. That's just one of the 7 colors they use. Now the anti-glare coating It's actually 7 coatings, 7 different colors. The only color not being seen is green. That's why that green is reflected back up. Let's take your lens out now that it's done. I'm going to dry this off. Now you still have a little bit of rough edges, so I'm going to go over to my hand stone and put what's known as the safety bevel. Do you see this white powdery substance? You just peel that off and snort it. No, I'm just kidding. You drop it on the counter. Kids, don't snort the white powdery substances. But you scrape it off the edge of your lens, drop it on the counter, and then once it's on the counter, then you can wipe it onto the floor. This is where I love to say in every video, kids, I went to school for years to learn how to wipe stuff on the floor. Don't think you can do it as easily as me. Stay in school, learn to make a mess. So I'm going to tuck your lens in at the outside corner, and then using my thumbs, press down, your lens snaps right in. I'm going to flip this over, hit left, and go ahead and cut the left lens. Now this whole process takes about 15 minutes. It's now 8:50 on Wednesday, April 16th, 51 degrees in my hometown of Durham, North Carolina. At least according to my Samsung Gear watch. Just out of curiosity, well, my phone's in the other room. I was going to see what the temperature says on that. So again, it's tracing the concave side of the lens. Now it's scooting over to trace the convex side. How vexing is that? So that's now going to drop down. I'm going to take this block off of your right lens, peel off this sticky tape, put that on the counter there, use my cleaning cloth. And by the way, I include with every purchase instructions on how to care for your Italian leather RayBan case and your RayBan cleaning cloth so it'll last you for years. I'm also going to throw in one of mine. There's nothing you can do to stop me from doing that. Sorry. So this is the black rubber. This is a great frame. For years and years, in most of my videos, you see where I wore the blue rubber. Just a couple weeks ago, they came out with the blue crystal. This is color 6053. And so I had to get this. Now, I have one set of prescription lenses, and all I do every day is I pop my lens out of one frame and put it in another color, depending on what I'm wearing. Today I've got the blue pinstripe, so that's why I'm rocking the blue crystal. Let me put my lens back in so I can see what I am doing. There we go. Put my glasses back on so I can see. Yo! So Michael, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. Kirkland, Washington is about to look a lot cooler. This geek chic look is very much in. I have a lot of people coming in getting glasses with no prescription because it helps them in the job market, makes them look older, makes them look smarter. Whatever competitive edge they need. This geek chic look is very hot. Some people wear it for the naughty librarian look, but being married, I don't know anything about that. In fact, I work about 80 to 90, sometimes 95 hours a week to get everything shipped. I'm not complaining, I'm just letting you know what's up. So this is the RayBan 2132, new Wayfarer, color 622, size 55. This size says RayBan made in Italy. Italy, as they say over there. Actually, they speak Italian. I don't know what they say over there. So back to the handstone, back to the safety bevel, back to scraping away the swarf with my thumbnail. And I do this so much, I have a V-shaped bevel worn into my thumbnail. Dry your lens off, which I should have done, so it's not slippery with that anti-glare coating. And now let me try and get this mounted. I'm going to tuck this in at the outside corner. Then with my thumbs, I snap down. Now, if you have another color, you can pop your lenses out just by turning the frame downward with your thumb at the nose. I'm right-handed, so I grab the frame with my left hand and then using my thumb, and you can torque back with your hand. But then push down, your lens pops right out to put it in. Tuck it in at the outside corner, and then with your thumbs, push down. Same thing for the left side. Let me go ahead and take this block off. Peel that sticker away. Come on, sticker. But yeah, turn the frame downward to remove your lenses with your thumb. And again, you can pull back on this side, push down, it pops right out to put the lens back in. Turn the frame upright, tuck it in at the edge closest to you. And it's always with your thumbs, it's always pushing down with your thumbs. So that's it. Before I ship to you, I want to make sure it's in standard alignment. Where I put it on the table, it's in a 3-point stance, 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I push down with both thumbs. There is no wobble. I flip it over. I press down. There is no wobble. I make sure that each temple overlaps perfectly. And there's the same amount of tension on each spring. I'm going to use my optical grade acetone to clean off any sticker residue that may have gotten in there from the adhesives that I used. Dry everything off. And Michael in Kirkland, Washington, I really appreciate you purchasing these frames from me. You could have purchased them from anyone, but you bought it from the guy who's going to give you free clear lenses. Well played, sir. If anyone else have any questions, just email me at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com or just simply click the Contact Me button if you're at the website. Michael, hope you enjoyed watching your anti-glare lenses being cut personally for you and your RayBan new Wayfarer. Everyone else, I hope you just got the chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.